new era in their educational plight. The theme of this promotional exercise, knowledge is power, is quite appropriate. I think that because citizens of this country realize that knowledge is power, there has been a great deal of attention drawn to public education in recent years. The young people who are sitting here today as part of this promotional exercise can consider themselves fortunate. These young people are exceptions rather than the rule. The predictions are that young people coming along today have very little chance of succeeding. There are so many things that can deter them from their real purpose. Drugs, violence, and other kinds of deterrents are ever present among these young people and are playing havoc with their lives. Because there have been so much concern about the future of these young people and how they exist in our educational environment, a number of commissions have been formed, commissions formed by the federal government, state government, as well as the local government. Most recently, the Secretary of the United States Department of Education commissioned a group known as the Committee on Excellence in Education, produced a document entitled "A Nation at Risk." Our schools are being eroded by a rising tide of mediocrity that threaten our future, begins this highly publicized report entitled "A Nation at Risk." If an unfriendly power had attempted to impose on America the mediocre educational performance that exists today, we might well have viewed it as an act of war, continues the report. Unthinkingly, we impose mediocrity on ourselves, implied the report, by dismantling post-Sputnik basic education gains, thus weakening our schools, disarming ourselves, mortgaging our future, and causing job losses at home, foreign trade imbalances, and military weaknesses in the face of strengths from the USSR. Serious school deficiencies were cited in that report as evidence of our mediocre behavior and performance. 13% of all 17-year-olds and 40% of minority youth in this country, along with 23 million adults, were said to be functionally illiterate. Scholastic aptitude tests dropped consistently. There were consistent declines in English, mathematics, and science, and there were numerous complaints cited in the report regarding the costly remedial programs that are required in colleges and universities across the country, as well as in industry and in the military. My message today is not a message of despair. It is rather a message of hope. As I travel across this city, this state, and this nation, I am beginning to see more and more young people who are serious about the business of education. They are as serious as the young people who sit before us this morning. Just a few weeks ago, I had the distinct pleasure of witnessing the Superintendent's Award for Excellence being given to over 2,500 young people in this school district. Over the last couple of have attended at least a dozen programs similar to this one, where young people have been honored and awarded for outstanding achievement in education. This tells me that young people are seriously taking the advice of Thomas Wolfe, who said that if a man has a talent and cannot use it, he has failed. If he has a talent and uses only half of it, he has partially failed. If he has a talent and learns somehow to use all of it, he has gloriously succeeded and won the satisfaction and the triumph few men ever know. Unfortunately for black youngsters, the road to success will be longer and more difficult than for their white counterparts. President John F. Kennedy observed some time ago that the Negro baby born in America today, regardless of the section or the state in which he is born, has about 1/2 as much chance of completing high school as a white baby born in the same place on the same day. 1/3 as much chance of completing college. 1/3 as much chance of becoming a professional man. Twice as much chance of becoming unemployed. About 1/7 as much chance of earning $10,000 a year. A life expectancy which is several years shorter, and the prospects of earning only half as much. In spite of its difficulties and all of the problems associated with it, education is still the vehicle that carries citizens upward in society. If our young people are going to enjoy all of the wonderful benefits that have come to us as a result of being Americans, they must strive to move beyond what has come to be known as the 6 R's: remedial reading, remedial writing, remedial arithmetic. We must instill in them that there is no tragedy in not achieving a goal. The tragedy is in not having a goal to achieve. There is no tragedy in not fulfilling a dream. The tragedy is in not having a dream to fulfill. We must constantly remind our young people the words of Carl Jung: the supreme goal of man is to fulfill himself as a creative, unique individual according to his own innate potentialities and within the limits of reality. I say to the young people who sit before us, continue to persevere. Continue to strive for success in life. Continue to apply yourselves. Education is the key to open the doors of success for you. Thank you.
Following Clinton, Bienville String Ensemble will form under the direction of Mrs. Smith.
I think some kids come here knowing everything already. Don't need nothing. Not me, I need nurturing. Some kids, I say they're weak. Don't need nothing. Can know and do everything without no help. Popping up with right answers without no nurturing. Not me. I need time and care because the flower don't just pop up. I need time and care because the flower has to be ways are your ways. Thank you for the riches you have given me, not in silver and gold, but for sharing your life with me. To every parent, there are little eyes upon you and they are watching night and day. There are little ears that quickly take in every word you say. There are little hands all eager to do everything you do, and the little child who's dreaming of the day he'll be like you. You are the little child's idol. You are the wisest of the wise, and in his little mind are boundaries no suspicions ever rise. He believes in you devotedly, holds all you say and do. He will say and do in your way when he's grown up to be like you. There's a wide-eyed little child who believes you're always right. His ears are always open and he watches day and night. You're setting an example for all you say and do, for the little child who's waiting to grow up to be like you.
We will now have remarks on the awarding of certificates by Principal Mrs. Bienville, CEC.
Good morning. Let me say to the students who are being promoted today, something that we don't often get an opportunity to say to you, and that is we're very proud of you. You are our reason for being. We have football. This is why we work every day. This is what we're striving to present to you and to your parents, a finished product. And let me say on behalf of the faculty that we're very proud of you for sharing your lives with us, and we're proud of the parents who have allowed us to share a part of your lives. Graduation or promotional exercise sometimes is a very serious and sad occasion. Let me just say to you that it should not necessarily be sad. Certainly it's sad for us because we're losing 49 of our better students. But at the same time, it means that you have come to us and now it's time for you to leave. We will have another crop. We will have another harvest. We have more seeds to sow. We have additional work to be done. We would like to say to the parents, don't relax now. Don't think that you passed a great milestone, even though you have. Let me say that you should just get a second breath, for there's a lot more that has to come. There's a lot of things that we expect of you, your children expect of you, your children deserve. Graduation or promotion is a time that we're all very proud of. I've witnessed it just this week. It's always great to see our graduates come back to see us. We have some in the audience. This is a thrill for us. This is what we try to strive for. Let me say that Mrs. Bell and Mr. Washington have done a tremendous job with your students this year, but they are just the persons who put the finishing touches. We have a lot of teachers who are back at Bienville who have also done a tremendous job. There are many of you who've been here since kindergarten, so you know what it is to say what we expect at Bienville. There are some of you who haven't been with us quite as long, but you too come in and you have seen that there are certain things that we demand, there are certain expectations that we have, and you've made it. We're proud of that. So again, I thank the parents, and I thank you also. Just because you're leaving Bienville does not mean that you should forget us. It does not mean that we don't continue to love you. We expect to see all of you in future years when we're not in class. We want you to come back to our promotional exercises. We want you to carry the tradition that we've tried to establish with you very high. The reports that we've gotten is that from junior high school, that we can tell the Bienville students. And of course, that makes us very proud. And it should make you very proud because, again, this is what we strive for. Those students who today will be singled out as honor students, let me just explain this to you and to parents in particular. Most our students have been honor students or are honor students. Today, however, we are able to identify and present special token to those who have risen even above the rest of us, and all of our students are very good. So again, to parents and to students, let me say I'm very proud of you. You are a reason for me. At this time, I'd like to sit the bell and finish the student.
Latasha Williams.
Trace Goddard.
Sonia Perrier. Allison Smith.
Shawanda Albert. Johanna Reed. Sharice Dolio. Kiana Novoselsky. Roshan Taylor. Galicia Williams. Latricia Demelin. Frederick Brumfield. Anthony Brooks. Arthur Scott. Willie Gibson. Randy Lewis. Clinton Stitch Smith. Craig Martin. Gary Serena. Nolan Guzman. Danielle Gibson. Tasha Prosper. LaShonda Lathan. Sierra Washington. Charo Laird. Justin Butterfield. Alan Balder-Ramos. Jared Williams. Harlem Lawrence. Desmond Wilson. Roland Bernard. Tiffany Williams. Tracy Montgomery. Tamara Walker. Andrea Joseph. Latanya Newsom. Trinice Washington. Clarence Talbot. Keegan Alexander. Cedric Burton. Jamal Ray.
Ronaldo Brown, Lance Cordova, Ronald Washington, Felton Hill, Manila Evans,
6 years. And these students have really risen above the rest of our students, and it has been very difficult for us to decide who the top students in our class would be. Let me say that Mrs. Bell has used a calculator with Mr. Washington. We've gone over and over trying to decide who the top students would be. And finally, it came down to 2 students. And finally, the men are coming back to the top. First student is Craig Martin,